believe when we left off, we were here. So when we last left off, we have finished, or at least we should have, finished Channelwood. We've gotten 2 pages back, and I honestly really have no way of confirming this. So let's hope that that really happened. Yeah, no way of confirming this other than, like, yeah. So yeah, let's just hope. No. I can, like, go in here and, like, look the books and maybe.
Have returned.
Yeah, whatever. That guy's deal is not important. But what we are doing is we are going to move on to my least favorite age. Stone Ship. Not a fan of Stone Ship age. And Stone Ship is this book right here. So go ahead, have fun reading this. Yeah, let's try that again. A fun fact, if you hold down the button in these books, more pages will get turned at a time. And we've got these weird constellation things. We'll get to what those mean later. For now, let's just defy physics with these paintings. No. Bad. Get in the elevator. You. So June is nearing and I really need to get a move on to finish this series. Anyway, here we don't move as much as Channelwood, but we move more than Mechanical Age. I gotta love the, just the tiny details. And the really bad graphics. Ignoring the graphics, we get stared at. Oh boy, it's the sunken ship by the dock. Whatever could be, yeah. Don't question it. This part's kind of weird and it doesn't really make sense, but nothing really makes sense in this game. Dates. I hope you have a good memory, because I do. We need to remember these dates precisely. No, I will not be writing these down. Let's just see. OJN. Yeah. 97, 90. Oh, they're all prime numbers. That's a good memory. 1984. Okay, yep. AM, PM. I already forgot the last year's, like, never mind, I don't. It was 9791. So now that we've memorized, hopefully, those dates, now I already know the solution to this puzzle, but what could we ever be using these dates for? Yeah, this puzzle is kind of convoluted. And if you don't have an impeccable memory, like I don't, you should probably write this down. Hint, I probably should have written this down. So we're just gonna go here, because why not? Hey look, it's a stellarium. Hint, it's a stellarium. You need to turn off the light here, because if you don't see anything. Because, no stars appear in the daytime. Gasp, what a shock. I never would have noticed. So yeah, turn off the lights. And don't exit like an idiot. So we've got 4 sliders. And we can change the sliders to just random dates and times and stuff. And we can go to these times and places and stuff. And we get constellations. So let's just start with the first one. It was January 11th. 1984. Like that song. You know which one I'm talking about. And the time was 10:04 a.m. We go to the States, and I don't think that's right. I think I have the month wrong. I think this one was July. No, wait. It's October. Yes, it's October. It went to OJN. Okay, yeah, this is right. Yes. Remember this date. Now let's go to, this next one was January 17th. Prime number. And it was, 12:04. The beeping. Yes, deal with it. And the time was, it was AM, PM. So it was, 5:46. That day does not look great either. It was 12:07, I think. Yeah, that looks right. Yes, this is right. I think. And the last date was November 23rd. The time was... It was, 6:57 p.m. And it was near the end of the world. Yeah, not quite that far. It was... the state. Yeah, that's right. Now, it's not that exact. Like, if we go 1 minute, like, it's practically the same. Like, even if we go, like, earlier in the day, like, yeah. Okay, maybe if you go too far early, but, like, it doesn't affect it that much if you get it slightly off. No, about 2,000 years is kind of massively off. But either way, you get the dates correct. If I didn't, well, I know I got the first two correct. Anyway, so we go into, back into this place, and we go back to the constellation page. Because it's important. So the constellations are this one. So this was the, yeah, so the second one was right. Okay, let's get back there. So now I'm just gonna hold down page turn, and then poof, we're just suddenly magically there. So this one was the second one, this one was the third one, and this one was the first one. With those constellations in mind, hey look, it's colored buttons. And I can click on them. And they turn to green. Clearly I will click on the wrong, no. Click on the leaf, click on the spider, click on the worm. I'm not sure if this is a worm or a snake. And magically, that makes the boat miniature and not rise. Don't question it, like I said. But we can go onto this boat, and we can go, somehow this boat's already drained of water. Don't question it. And we can go through here. And I don't see any, like, drain pipes, but like I said, don't question it. And somehow this book is just, I guess it's just, you know, it can't be super glued because I clearly picked it up there. So yeah, don't question it. But now we're going to Stone Ship page. Yeah, and I don't know why that book wasn't, you know, soggy, but these are the things you don't question. Welcome to Stone Ship age. First thing you want to do, save. Because this age really likes to crash. A lot. So we can explore the age. We can't go down there. We can't go down there. It's a lighthouse. We can't go down though. And hey, look, it's a locked thing. We can't go up there. And that's basically all we can explore. We can go over here, but we can't go down there because it's flooded. It's full of water, Doc. We can go up here. And up here is really where it likes to crash. There's a telescope. Great, cool telescope. This is a good view, though. It's a beautiful place. It really is. admire the beautiful scenery and the fact that everything is like flooding really badly. Okay, maybe let's not take a moment to admire. Something tells me that this water is full of dangerous, deadly electrical current. Judging from those, you know, electrical towers there, and the fact that they look made of metal, the fact that there's a generator up there, and in fact, yeah, don't go swimming. That's what I would recommend. Anyway, so we'll quickly find out that the only thing you can really do is come over here and find these 3 magical buttons. So what do? Magical things. The 3 buttons drain the different parts. So the one on the far right drains the lighthouse. See, there's the drain. So we've got this wooden chest. Why isn't it floating? I wonder why. Beautiful graphics. So you may think, oh yeah, that's it, right? So we'll go up here, and now the chest will float, right? Oh yeah, by the way, there's a key, but it's chained, and there's a lock, but the key can't reach the lock because of the chain. So clearly, the correct thing to do is to like solve a puzzle that requires quantum physics. Now, so we can do this, and you'll quickly find out that the chest has not been raised. I'll give you a half a second to figure it out while I go through the switch. Okay, the answer is because we didn't close the valve. You need to close the valve because, well, not only does the game demand it, but because, if you don't close the valve, then, by the way, apparently, even though this chest can float, we can't, you know, carry it. That'd be too hard. Actually, it would be easier and faster to do this anyway, presumably. But yeah, the valve lets out water, but also lets in water, so we gotta close it so that there remains air so we can vote. Yes, chests now have the ability to vote. This is a democracy. The walls are alive. The hills are alive with the sound now. So we open the chest. We use the key to open the chest, and inside the chest is another key. And we could be like, hey, let's use the key to open this. Or we can be like, nope. And we just toss the key out of nowhere. The key is not there. It's not in our hand. Where to go? That's a fun little Easter egg that not many people know about. You can actually permanently lose it now. You don't lose the key. You just drop it down here. Fun little fact. Yeah, there's the key right here. So we can just, you know, wander yonder. Wander yonder, that's beautiful. And, yeah. And if we try to leave the lighthouse, the key gets dropped down over here. So let's just wander yonder. That is a really amazing sentence, wander yonder. Brilliant. Shakespeare would be proud. So yeah, now we use the key that we found in the chest that we opened with a key to open this other lock. And we can go up here. It's a ladder, oh boy. And what's in the ladder? A dial. By the way, that was actually a genuine yawn, not a fake yawn. But it was so fitting here anyway. And now we've made like 17 of you yawn. Because there's totally 17 people who watch this. Hint, there aren't. And just for completionist sake, clearly I will wander down here, and there's the lock, and there's the key, and yeah. And even that thing has broken off the key. See? Details, very important. Yeah. This game is good for details like that. Graphics, not important, but details, like tiny blocks and stuff, oh yeah. I mean, look at the sky texture. It's like, it's not even a texture, it's like some child threw a bunch of colors onto a canvas, and this is the result. It's ugly, but beautiful at the same time. So now we've got a light there. So clearly then, the lights are on. The lights are on, but nobody's home. So we can just hit this center one, and that opens up these. amazing sound effects. The sounds in this game are pretty good. And we got this place. So let's just wander yonder, and there's nothing in here. Wrong place. Page. This is the red page. Are you noticing a trend yet? Is over here, and it's this. No, where is it? Is it not on this side? I guess it's in. I guess it's not being this side. Yeah. Never mind. So nothing really to play with here. Just things to look at. Things to look at. Places to go. This is. You can click on this though. This is This is kind of a mind mess. Don't question it. It'll hurt your mind. Yeah, that's kind of fun. Let's just walk away. Can't walk away. You can open these doors too. Nothing in them. Hey, look, there's a secret door there, but yeah. So we can't wander yonder. Or there. We can do this though. Apparently the earth is very, very purple. Things that we learn. Yeah. Okay, so that's that place. So let's wander yonder. Clearly now we will be able to get out of here. So let's just hit the third one and be like, what does this do? Hit it. It does this. And we go down here, and don't ask about the doors. And we're in a dark place. I thought I turned the lights. Yeah, you did, but they weren't strong enough. You can't stare at the fish. That fish is really detailed. Kind of. Okay, maybe just a bunch of polygons, but hey, it's good. It's good for its time. And now that we've got that out of the way, what could we possibly be supposed to be doing? I'll give you a hint. It involves this. So acute people, or just people who actually are not blind, will have noticed this thing. Clearly we are on this, something from Star Trek. There's a blue light here. No, it is not a laser cannon. And we've got a hallway leading to a thing, and there's another hallway. And there's more things, and yeah. So we click on this, and it turns us around to north. And we got a bunch of buttons. Which one do we press? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 32 buttons. So clearly, let's hit this one. And then things go to pot. So let's just go down here. Beautiful. Don't question the noises. And let's go up here. Look at that beautiful shading. Lights are even more off. And the lighthouse is kind of dead. So this is a very obscure puzzle, and as a small child I was never able to figure it out. And what is that texture on that lock thing? Okay, that's kind of weird. So we gotta, yeah, that completely drained the whole battery. I don't think the battery drains unless you mess that up. So don't worry about the time limit. You got tons of time anyway. So anyway, you have to recharge this before you can hit the correct button. And I do think it does have to be full. Anyway, what's the correct button? I don't know. I do know. Go up here. It's this telescope. Clearly the telescope is button. No. We can just, you know, explore everything. And hey look, we've come full circle. But, cause it's a circle. Did you see it? Yep. The light is at 136, technically, but 135 deals with it, degrees, so clearly we will hit the button there, that is at the 135-degree position because it was done like a compass. Does that make sense? And yes, this is a different passageway. Let me remind you that there are 2 brothers and 2 pages, so we'll come here later. By later, I mean shortly. And maybe the correct button is this one. And we get better music. And reflection. Fascinating. More reflection. Let's get out of here. Anyway, so I don't think you can hit the wrong button now that we've hit the correct button. I stand corrected. I will be right back. So this time let's not hit the buttons that we aren't supposed to, and this time now that we have the lights fully on, let's get out of here. Yeah, those are some textures and stuff. Now that we've got that, we can actually exit this place. Just hit this button. And be done. No. Go down here. And it was a dead end. But wait! These stairs have back texture. Gasp. Or at least that wall of the stairs do. Can you figure out what we're supposed to be doing? Hint. Click the desk. And then the book materializes out of nowhere. Don't question it, like I said. This is just the age of don't questioning things. Like my grammar. So let's give the red page to the red dude and ignore everything he has to say. This is a pole. Get off the pole. Okay, now that we've got that done, let's go grab the other page. The other page is down this corridor. The 2 corridors kind of wind in a circle, and then, yeah. It's weird, but it works. This is a ribcage. This is a blue page. And this is a weird mattress. That's a bed. These are presumably poisons. Antlers. What kind of animal had this weirdness? More mattresses. And we've got a drawer. The thing that concerns you is this page. Remember this? We saw something similar to this. These other pages have things have just maps and stuff. Let's clearly open all of them. Then it'll cause the entire thing to tip over. No. We've got this pretty picture of a rose. Yeah, this thing gives you nightmares. It's kind of interesting how it works so kind of flawlessly, but it's also creepy. Very creepy. Okay, let's get out of here. Fast. Door. Okay then. I'm not sure what was up with that, but let's get out of here. Quickly. Or the things of doom haunt our nightmares. And we'll do this. And yeah. I'm thinking there's gonna be 2 more parts to this LP. And then we'll move on to Myst 2, a game I've never beaten. Oh boy. So let's give this page to this guy, and ignore everything he has to say.
Oh, my friend.
Yeah, ignore him. So, yeah. Beautiful sky.